It's time to do the monster mash. It was a monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. Let's do the monster mash. Let's do the monster mash. Anybody out there? Looks like I have too much light. Let's see if I can figure this out. Do the math, do the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. Let's go there, see what happens. See if I look live. And turn this. There we go. It was a time for the monster mash. It's time on the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. Welcome to Musings and Free Readings with Wild Feather at Wild's Color Cauldron. So, got that out of the way. Why Wild's Color Cauldron? That's kind of the name of my channel, even though it's called Wild Feather. Wild's Color Cauldron has to do with plant material because I'm an herbalist. So it kind of fit because I'm an herbalist. I dye wool with plants, and color can be like color commentary. Color has to do with just about everything. Hold on a second. I'm gonna check something here. There we go. That will make it easier. So that's why I call my channel Wild's Color Cauldron. Even though it says Wild Feather, because when I started the channel, I hadn't come up with Wild's Color Cauldron yet. But if you go to my homepage, you'll see that there. So I wanted to talk about a few things before I get going, and it's almost Halloween, and one of my favorite holidays. I don't think I'm going out this year. I don't have anything planned special. I wish I did, because I would love to go out, because I love Halloween. Halloween's Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. I said that already, didn't I? So anyway, I wanted to show off some of the work that I do. That's part of me and my channel. And then if there's anybody around after I do that, then I will do free readings. And I will also do a reading for the week ahead. So before I start that, I'm going to show off some of my work. I'm still waiting to hear from somebody, though. I do sewing too, and tarot cloths. Tarot quilts. They should be called tarot quilts. I'm waiting to hear from somebody, but I haven't heard. But if she doesn't get back to me within a couple of days, then this is totally will be up for grabs. It's hard for me to see what you're seeing when I put it in front of my face. But this is a skull with a buffalo, and and you can see the detail. The lightning is coming out of the skull. It's coming out of its eyes. And there's that there. And then there's a dolphin, and you can see the detail on the dolphin. And then we have the crow, which my mom literally likes because it's so close to the skull. She thinks that's pretty cool. And then we have another skull down here and some fabric that had the prints. And then we have the fox at the bottom. So that's that one, unless that person gets back to me within a couple of days, that is totally up for grabs. And you can check out my blog, Wild Feather, at Blogspot, and I have pictures of what I make if anybody's interested. And then I have these blanks that I made, and I can tell you right now, this one I will never make again because it's all piecework, like intricate piecework. But if what it was made for was really for the Wheel of the Year, so that I could put if anybody was interested, put the different names of the Wheel of the Year on it, and then it has the elements floating around on the outside. This one I can see through because it's not quilted yet. So this one's up for grabs, just so everybody knows. And this one also is, I guess I don't bring my other one. I have another one too. This is a smaller one. And then if you can see, this represents Machu Picchu, and this is a mountain in the background. Oh, I can't think of the name of that. But that's what that is. And then I have a Native American one, which has a teepee on it and then some animals around it. But I thought I brought it with me, but apparently I didn't. And I also spin in color wool, so I wanted you all to see some of my yarn that I dyed with indigo. So that's the yarn dyed with indigo. I have to keep, I'm at an age where I have to keep busy. It's like if my hands are not busy, I'm bored. It's like I have to keep doing stuff. And this is some raw wool I got out of a barn that had been just been setting in. That looks green. It's funny because I want to dye this green, but it looks green in the video. So this was raw wool that I took from washing the fleece until now. So that's it. This is indigo that I dyed myself. Grew myself and then dyed with indigo. And this, I put my tarot cards in. So without further ado, I'm going to get going with the week ahead spread. I'm going to draw 3 cards for the week ahead. And then if anybody's interested and is out there, I will do some free readings. And I'm going to use my new deck. Hi, Miss Cheeky! I'm going to use my new deck. Yeah, Heidi got a new deck. And it's the New Era Elements Tarot. I couldn't resist. So I'll pull 3 cards for the week ahead. As long as I get the, give these a good shuffle. And we'll see what we got. See what we come up with. I really kind of like these cards. Yeah, I know. I'm not a collector, but if one really catches my eye, I'm like, yeah, I feel that. I feel that deck. If I really have a strong feeling, then I want to get that deck. These are not ready for shuffling yet either. But I love to work my new decks. Because if you don't work them, then you don't get to know them. How can you get to know a deck if you don't work it, right? Alrighty. So, for the week ahead. Oh, these right here. 2, and we get 3 cards. Alrighty. So, we got Daughter of Water, which I believe she is the page. So, starting something new in a relationship is what's coming forward for me. Yeah, something new beginnings. I'll tell you in a bit. Dead cheeky. Depends on, yeah, I'll tell you. But yeah, so we got new beginnings. This is all about new beginnings. It's especially when the moon turns new, which is in a week or so. New beginnings, new feelings, new relationships. You know, getting out there and starting fresh. Even older relationships. Let's try to bring some youthful energy into older relationships. And then we have 9 of Pentacles, which is growth. See, so we got new beginnings, nurturing those relationships, also nurturing the ones we already have, and then growing maybe fairly new relationships, giving them some nurturing too, because it's important to nurture. And then we have the Fool, which is all about new beginnings. And we even have the newborn baby. It almost reminds me of the World card, but which the Fool is the world when we journey. So it's all about new beginnings. What's a new emotional bringing freshness and newness into our new relationships, bringing freshness into older relationships, just rekindling the fire too, and maybe a stale relationship. So that's what that's all about. And then I will answer Miss Chiki's question about what cards I bring to psychic fairs. It depends on, I kind of go with what my gut is telling me to bring. I usually bring several. I usually bring is the Everyday Witches Tarot. I always bring that. I usually always bring the Druid Craft. I brought the Steampunk to the last one I went to because I just had a feeling I needed to bring that. And a traditional deck. Mine is the Hanson Roberts Tarot. The mini deck, people seem to really like that. So always a traditional deck I find is really good to have on hand. Because some people, that's all they're familiar with. So they're not familiar with different types of tarot. So that's the answer to your question, Miss Cheeky. So I see I have supposedly 3 people watching. Does anybody want a reading? It was a graveyard smash. It was a monster mash. After I take a drink of... Oh, maybe I could get them as a sponsor to my channel. Oh, there you are. You please. Okay, Miss Cheeky. That's good at showing up on my other psychic. Oh, well. Hey, I'm not the world's best speller, but you know what? I love playing words with friends. Go figure. Oh, yes, of course. 2 cards from the Miss Cheekster. You have any specific questions? I know. I couldn't think of the song. I was trying to sing it. It was the Graveyard Smash. Let's do the monster mash. Okay, 2 cards. Oops. One fell out, so that's for you. And this one. Oh, this is interesting. So we have Mother of Water. This is what really drew me, was all the different ethnic backgrounds in this deck. And it's so cool. One of the things that drew me. But Mother of Water. So that's Mother of Cups. Or Queen of Cups. So this is emotional stability. She's the queen. She rules the emotions. She is in control. To me, she's in control of her emotions, even if they're just bubbling under the surface. And then we have Miss Cheeky, exploration, which is the 3 of fire. So that's some wands energy there. That's movement. I don't think you can say movement any more than the space shuttle taking off. I mean, it takes some fire to get that thing moving, right? So we got water and fire here. And so you're creating steam. I'm feeling steam. Sometimes I mix those together, and sometimes water can put out the fire, but sometimes you make steam. And steam can propel an engine, or, it can really get things hopping, like things start sizzling and stuff. So I think, since you told me you're looking for a good job, this is really a good hot time to do it for you. I think you are emotionally stable at this time. So, and that's what you really need to put your best face forward. And you've got the energy to get it done. So I think this is really a great time. And yeah, anything you'd be, hopefully that if you're getting out there on the payment, that offer will come in. You walk in the right door. That's the artist mind in me that I So let's see. I think it's going to be interesting. You'll have to let me know what happens, because I think this is really an opportune time. It's time for Miss Cheeky to take off, seek new civilizations, to boldly go where no woman has gone before. I don't know where that came from, but it came, so I went with it. Yeah. I think you're the only one chatting with me, Miss Cheeky. I don't know. Anybody else? Yes. It just came in. That's what happens. These messages come into my head, and I just go with them, even if they're silly. Anybody else want a reading? It says I have 3 people watching. Yes, let me know. PM message me. Let me know how it's going, because we haven't had a PM chat for a while. That would be nice. I'm missing PM chats with my tarot peeps. And it feels like BBM Scotty, most definitely. All right, so I think it's just you. So I'm just going to close this out, and I've been on for almost 20 minutes anyway. I'll be back here 9:15 about next Sunday. Catch a free reading with me. You're very welcome, Miss Cheeky. Mwah. And catch you soon. I've seen some of your videos. I just haven't commented. So have a great night. Bye for now.